Hello, my family. It's me, Maria, Light Lover 1964. And a lot of people have been asking me lately about finding their purpose. How do you go about finding your purpose, the reason why you're here? And so I thought I would share my experience on how I found my purpose and maybe assist in others in finding their path. So the interesting thing about finding your purpose is that the purpose today, right? Your purpose today might might be very different from your purpose tomorrow, because things in this world are changing so fast, and as you expand and connect to higher aspects of yourself, your purpose changes. Ultimately, we're all here. Our purpose is to be us, to be the light, to be and to share our experiences and assist each other through this shift of ages. But purpose, the more that we try to make it, or the more that we want to know, becomes even more elusive, because it's almost like we don't find the purpose. Our purpose finds us. We kind of it's a stair-step process, and we go step by step. So here's some ways that can help you to find your purpose for today. And remember that, let go of all expectations of what you think your purpose should be, or how you think your purpose should be, or even how you think you should be, in that matter. Because release of expectation is part of how we find our purpose. We have to let our purpose flow to us. We can't go finding it, because then that's our mental, what I call our 3D selves looking. And we are so busy looking around and seeing, well, they know what they're doing, and over there, they have it together. Well, there you go, right into judgment, right? Because their path is their path, and your path is your path. Your purpose might just be to live a quiet life, living in joy. And in fact, that's all our purpose. That's the fastest way to raise the frequency of this planet is to be in joy and be in gratitude. So, but of course, there gets to a certain point where we have, or are ready to do more than just be. We're ready to become action and to do. And so finding our purpose, when you first began, and when I first began, and I fought it because I wanted to know. I want to know now. Well, that's kind of my ego, saying I want to know now, because in a way you have to release finding your purpose, to be able to get in the flow, so that the purpose and your purpose will unfold, and release all those expectations and judgments of yourself. Oh, I haven't done it fast enough. Well, look, everybody else is over here and I'm over here. Well, you have your own divine plan. You are the beautiful divine piece of a puzzle that is assisting in this shift in ways that the truth is none of us can comprehend, because this shift is occurring not just on this earth, but across all our multidimensional selves, and all in this universe, and connected to other universes and other realities, other timelines. We are all connected. So your purpose, if you want to find your purpose, is to stop trying to find your purpose, to stop trying to direct your thoughts, to stop trying to make your purpose be what you think it should be. Because if you had told me, as after I experienced my awakening in August of 2011, that my purpose was to write and to channel higher aspects of myself for the world to see, and to post videos, I would have laughed and said, well, yeah, no, I don't think so. And once again, getting in my own way. So we have to release that. We have to release that judgment of finding our purpose, and feel in accepting that the place that you are in when you don't know is because you are busy doing other things. Not this not this third dimensional beautiful vessel of incarnated light, but by you at different aspects of you, doing different things. And right now, your purpose is really to survive this shift physically, to ground the light. And sometimes that means, and this is me, and my dear close ones, my beloved family that surround me know, yeah, dude, there are days when I can't get out of bed, because my body is whipped, and as energies increase, and I too release, and we, as we awaken, we begin to release for millions of souls. Everybody's doing that. We're all releasing for everybody else and anchoring in, and connecting to our hearts. So, on those days where I can't do much, my purpose is to go from my bed to the kitchen to get something to eat, to the bathroom, to the bed. What's my purpose then? Does that make me worthless? Does that make me less of? Does it make me less spiritual? No. Because at that moment, that day, my purpose is to honor myself as my DNA changes, and mutate, because that's what we're doing. Our DNA is evolving, but really, the phonic lights and activations that are coming in are mutating our species. We're going from being human, Human, to human, Hueman, expansion of our chakras, higher frequencies of light incarnate, to ground that. So that's the purpose of everybody here, to experience this shift that has chosen Ascension timelines. So your purpose is to release your sense of purpose. Crazy. And allow for, as you do the inner work and gain that clarity, and the law of attraction applies. Everything that you see outside of yourself is a representation of your inner grids. The outer grids represent the inner grids, and vice versa. So your purpose is to keep yourself alive, to make this shift, to anchor in the incoming energies, ground those into the grid, so that more and more can awaken and remember the connection to their heart, walking in the law of one, being one, so that we can assist in the ascension of this planet and in the healing of this planet. So it becomes, and then and here's another funny thing, and here I go again on an offshoot, but I know that my purpose, right, is to ascend. Now, ascend. Well, that means raise my vibration, and there are all different ways to do that. And there's, I'm an ascension guide. There are beautiful ascension guides. Your guides and those that are here to assist will step in as needed. So you are also a guide to those that are around you in your world. And so your purpose is to raise your vibration, connect to your heart. And then as far as what should you do while you physically walk the earth, well, you have to, in order to become that, in order to assist in the shift, right? The first part is the purpose of accepting self, and accepting that, and releasing outcome, releasing outcome of how you think you should carry out your purpose, and allowing that to just flow. Set the intent before you go to bed. Okay, do your clearing, like we talked about before, clearing your body so that you're shielded when you go to sleep. And then right before you close your eyes, and when you're in that in-between state, while you're still kind of going over the day's events, and that's how I meditate, in bed, all cuddled up under all my pillows and warm furry blankets. Set your intent the night before to have more clarity, to be able to walk in the flow, and to further understand your purpose the next day. Set your intent. Divine intent. We are source, sovereign, free, so divine intent is key. Set your intent. Say, it is my purpose. Your higher self and all that's out there, higher aspects of you that's assisting you to make this shift, knows your higher purpose, knows what you're trying to do. I know somewhere along the way I want to be part of a new way of being in a healing center, of assisting others physically. You know, it hasn't manifested yet. Well, it's because it's not time. I accept that. I understand that everything is divine timing, and that we are all puzzle pieces, and the picture is so broad I cannot comprehend it. So my purpose is right now to set my intent to walk every day, in more clarity, to walk every moment of every aspect of every breath that I take in the light, and to accept and trust that while I may not know my purpose now, which I know it's like beating your head against the wall, because I've been there beating my head against the wall. I want to know, but we have to release that. And when we release the outcome, when we release the wanting to know, when we release the self-judgment, when we start to view the world as for the beautiful place that it truly is, and we begin to accept that we are in the perfect place at the perfect time, and that we're going to do the right thing, the perfect divine thing, and we're gonna say the perfect divine thing, and we accept ourselves, then that is when doors begin to open, and then you find your purpose. Because, say for example, for me, the first time that I was asked to go to a healing center, I was like Snoopy doing the happy, happy, joy, joy dance. Because I knew that I'm supposed to do something with a healing center. I didn't know what, okay? But that was part of it. So I just went through that door. They're little tiny steps. You don't know everything in one day. I didn't just wake up one day and say, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make videos, and I'm going to present myself as an alien. No, a starseed. It didn't work like that at all, because part of knowing your purpose is the purpose of enjoying the path and releasing the outcome of how it's going to unfold. And I don't know. My purpose right now is to make this video. Take it one step at a time and stay in the now. And your purpose today might be that you might want to, I don't know, learn more about chakras, or get a better understanding of aromatherapy, or whatever calls to you, whatever makes you, ignites your soul and brings you joy, then that is your purpose now. Don't predict, or don't project to the future, because then you are taking yourself out of your highest vibration, because it is in this now that we co-create. So I started with my big purpose. I would get up, and sometimes, let me tell you, it was hard getting up. I spent a great deal of time. I spent years as a complete hermit. Okay, there were days when I didn't speak to anybody. I couldn't, because I was having such extreme physical symptoms of this shift, because of the fact that my awakening went so fast. My body had to clear all the inner grids. I had to release all my humanness, right? All the programming and all the limitations, to be able to access the higher, to be able to access higher vibrations by clearing myself. So the purpose will come, but it will always change. So your purpose today is just to set the intent to have greater clarity in your purpose, and then look for signs. Because if you're doing something that's really that's really making you, happy, joy, then that means that you are fulfilling your purpose. That's it. You don't need to take a big old bite and know it all. It's a stair-step process. So your purpose, whatever it is that you set your intent for, just ask for clarity the night before, for the following day to wake up, to have more clarity and better understanding, and clear movement towards the purpose of what you really wish to accomplish on this earth. But you don't need to know the whole picture. I have no idea what my whole picture is. All I know, and trust me, barely know, is that this is what I'm doing today. Tomorrow, my purpose might be completely different, because when you walk in service, that is the purpose. And wherever you are needed, you go. So, I hope that this gains some clarity. Set your intent. clear, ask. You have the right to know. It's an aspect of yourself, right? So ask and say, stomp your feet. I used to, I don't have to stomp my feet as much now, but I would stomp my feet all the time and I'd say, I want to know. I want clarity. Set that intent for clarity and divine guidance. Set the intent to be a clear channel of your source within your heart. And set the intent to release all judgment and release all outcome. And before you know it, your purpose, you won't even think of it that way. You will just be living. You would just be experiencing. You would just be here grounding the light, walking in the light, in service, and it will come. So it's wanting to know what it is and setting that goal. That's human, that's ego, and that's all fine and good. But if that is not what you are wishing, if you are truly wishing and setting the intent to walk in the light and walk in service to all as per the law of one, then make that your purpose. And then release outcome and watch the doors that open. Watch for synchronicities. Look for numbers, 333, energy of the ascendant masters around you. 444, energy of the angelic realms around you. 111, manifesting. 222, relationships, what's going on. 555, change, Christ consciousness. 666, the physical world. That kind of stuff. Look up angel numbers. Start to look for signs and set the intent. And know that your purpose is so massive, you'll never know your purpose. Because that's what keeps us evolving and expanding. It's changing all the time. As we expand, our purpose expands. But ultimately, we're just here to share the light. So, I wish everyone a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me. And I am Light Lover 1964. If you have any questions, email me at lightlover1964@gmail.com and ask questions, and I will pick and do videos to assist. Because if you're asking the question, trust me, you're not the only one. Everybody's, many are in the same place because we're all just assisting each other. So, have a beautiful day, blessings, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, I send all my love. Bye.